So we're with Sam Oldham, the very successful Olympian, won a bronze medal with Team GB. Amazing scenes at the O2.
Yeah.
And here we are, a few weeks on. Pinching yourself still?
Yeah, I mean, the whole experience for me of the Olympic Games was so surreal. For me, just to go there as a 19-year-old, it was very touch and go. I left it right till the last minute to get on the team. I just made it, so to just go to the Olympic Games was an incredible experience. It was come away with a medal. Just getting to the team final as a team was the first time in, I think, 25, 30 years. So then to get a medal first in 100 years is just, it's unbelievable, and the whole thing I don't think will sink in for a long time yet.
The funny thing is, you actually thought you had a silver medal, didn't you, until the Japanese argued and you ended up with a bronze. But it didn't seem to dampen your euphoria one bit, did it?
Not at all. I mean, 4 years ago in Beijing we were ranked 15th, we weren't at the Olympic Games, you know. To go from 15th in 4 years to 3rd in the world is an incredible achievement, and it's been a lot of hard work, you know. For me personally, sort of 6-7 hours a day since I've been doing this since I was 7 years old. So to go to the Olympic Games and knowing that I put 12, 13 years into this, just for that moment, and for it to go well, it's a big relief, you know, because you don't want it to be wasted, all that effort you put in and all the time my family, sponsors, supporters have put in. It's, you know, it's a lot of effort, and for it to come off with a bronze medal is an incredible thing.
Ever competed in front of such crowds before, such support?
Oh, nothing like that. It really was unbelievable. The first day we went out, qualification, we were up on rings first, and I was first up in the whole competition for GB, so you know I was incredibly nervous. And they kept the lights off in the arena until we stepped up onto the podium. And I can remember as the lights came off, sort of the lights rose and the crowd, saw the crowd, and I've never felt anything like that in my life. Goosebumps, here is proper, you know, you hear people say that on TV, but it was proper. It was crazy. I was so nervous. I sort of landed, dismount. It was just a massive sigh of relief, and then I sort of enjoyed it, and the crowd were unbelievable. And you know, the whole public really got behind us.
You mentioned the crowd. There were some pretty well-known people in the crowd, were there not?
There was. After the first day, we didn't realise while we were competing, but you know, we were doing a few interviews, and everyone was saying, "Oh, Prince William and Harry were in the audience." We were like, you know, to watch a gymnastics event, that's incredible. And
they were just watching; they were cheering to the rafters.
Yeah, and we, you know, after our event, Kate Middleton came and sat with us to watch the Pommel Horse final. So that was an incredible experience to have her come and ask if she could sit with us. We were like, yeah, of course, obviously. But no, it's great, and you can only do good things for the sport, you know.
Now, what's happened to British gymnastics? Because let's be honest, word at the races for forever, really. It's all about the Far East and Eastern Europe. But you boys, it's not just one or two of you. It's a small army of you now have become world class.
Yeah, I think it's a massive combination of a lot of things. A big influx of foreign coaches, Russian coaches that already form the backbone of our national team, and they've taught, you know, our younger British coaches a lot of what they know today, and I think that's why we see the juniors coming through. We've been junior European champions for 8 years now, which is an incredible achievement, and it all sort of started back in 2008 when we won that first junior European as a team, and 3 guys from that team, you know, were in the 6 that were for Olympics. Dan Keaton was obviously reserved, but there was me and Dan Purvis in the team, so I think that shows that we've really, I think in the past we've had a lot of good juniors, but we're now sort of, then the juniors are making the transition into seniors and, you know, getting medals on a senior stage. And once you see the likes of Lewis Smith and Dan Keaton's getting medals on a world stage, the younger guys, you know, for me for instance, are like, well, what I can do, why can't I do that? You know, I train with them guys. So it's just a sort of a knock-on effect, and like I said, the juniors that are coming through, and you know, the coaches that are coming through as well are creating such good athletes, and it's amazing to see, you know, within the sport of British gymnastics. Now,
you're good all-rounder, obviously, but you're particularly good on the pommel horse, aren't you? Which is a good thing, except there's a certain Lewis Smith who's also rather good on the pommel horse, and when he's not dancing, he's winning Olympic medals. That's 2 now, a bronze, and he couldn't have got closer really to winning a gold. So is he sort of in your way in a sense? Or was that a challenge?
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a challenge, you know. I've trained with Lewis. I moved to go and train with Lewis for 2 years, back from 2007 to end of 2008. But it's incredible what he's done for the sport, especially like Beth's been around since sort of 2001, but what he's done for men's gymnastics is incredible. And he's really, like I said, moved it on and progressed it on, and now we don't go to competitions, you know, expecting not to do well. We go to competitions expecting to win medals. Yeah. So that's great for us, and yeah, he's done a great thing for the sport, and I'm not sure yet how long he's going to carry on, but you know, I'm up for the challenge and I can't wait, you know, to compete with him again maybe next year, year after, depends on what he does. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward for the long-term goal. It's going to be 4 years' time in Rio, but I've got competition in between that, Europeans and Worlds.
Well, you'll be 23 in Rio, won't you? So yeah, I would have thought the perfect age.
Absolutely, perfect age. Like I said, to get on the team at 19 was incredible. So I really will be expecting to be on the team in 4 years' time and expecting to win medals. Lewis
Smith, better gymnast, better dancer?
From what I've heard, he's doing really well on Strictly.
Does that surprise you?
Not really. He's that type of guy, you know. He's a pretty outgoing guy, and he's incredibly competitive, and I'm incredibly competitive. So anything we do, you know, at training camps, we'll play like a game of ping pong, and I will want to beat him, and he will want to beat me. So he's incredibly competitive, and he's a good mover anyway. So it doesn't surprise me that he's good at dancing. But yeah, no, incredible gymnast.
Now, if life had taken another turn for you, you could have been playing football now.
Yeah.
Don't be modest about this. Come on. Who did he play? You on the books of Derby, were you?
No, I was.
Forest.
I started off at Forest, and I was at Notts County. I was in the middle of a 4-year contract, so that was guaranteed till I was 16, and they decided on a scholarship. And my granddad was a pro at County, and my dad was at Forest with Cloughie. So I was sort of steered in that direction as a youngster, and gymnastics sort of came out of the blue. No one in my family had done it. It was a school teacher that actually suggested I went along because I was getting in quite a lot of trouble. Because I was quite hyperactive when I was younger.
Okay.
So I was doing the both side by side till I was about 13 or 14, and then it started getting too much because my days were sort of. I was up at 6 in the morning, and by the time I'd then train in the gym till 9, go to school, come back at 3:30, train till 6:30 in the gym, then play football till like 9, 9:30 at night, and so my days were ridiculous. And trying to fit homework and stuff in as a 14-year-old was pretty.
What position were you as a footballer?
Intense. I started off as a right midfielder, but I ended up being a striker.
Okay, sort of Michael Owen-esque then.
Yeah, I think in my best.
Because you worked you didn't do towering headers, I would have thought necessarily, but
I was more
play to your feet.
Yeah, play to my feet, more of a target man.
Right.
But yeah, everyone used to love it when I scored because obviously I could do a great celebration. So people, I actually had a few times playing. I think played against Tranmere and Port Vale, and I scored, and they actually asked me to score again so they could see my celebration.
Is that right? Lots of double flips and back flips and
that sort of thing. So no, that was great. But you know,
listen, I can't let you go on that fleeting comment you made. Your dad played for Forest with Cloughie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He. My dad was in the reserves, and
your dad was called.
His name's Bob Oldham.
Bob Oldham. Okay.
He.
Or is called.
Yeah, he's been told off. He's told me a couple of stories where he's been told off by Cloughie. He said that was quite an experience. So yeah, like I said, I've been brought up in football. So
when you're 19, you won't even remember Brian Clough, will you?
No.
But he's a legend in your house.
Yeah, a legend in my house. And my granddad is a bit of a legend around Nottingham. He sort of knows everyone. I was at awards dinner a couple of weeks ago with Des Walker, Peter Shilton, Neil Robertson, and they all knew. They didn't ask about me, they were like, how's your granddad? So yeah, no, it's great that I've got that connection still with football.
Excellent. Well listen, good to meet you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And best of luck.
Cheers.